Okay, so it's not very often that I do an energy check video when I'm in the thick of it. It's almost like an emergency call to all of you, because I'm also to myself as well, actually, because we are in beginning of the lunar year, okay, if you're into like Chinese astrology. But today's new moon, all right? It's a powerful new moon, all right? So like that's all we need to know, all right? So it is a moon portal, right? But answer me this. Why does it feel like a full moon? I am being smacked. Like it is pounding. And I couldn't hold off doing this video any longer, because I'm like, oh, tomorrow I'll feel better. I'll awaken, I'll arise, I'll expand, I'll do a video. No. It's getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And what is it getting deeper to? It's getting deeper to the stuff that I refuse to look at. Okay. So that is what the new moon is kind of saying now. Right. Okay. Yeah. You're going to walk through this. It's going to be amazing and awesome. That's another thing as well. The guided channels and the visions and the visuals and the confirmations and the conversations from spirit that I've been having is basically telling you that, and me, everything is absolutely fine and cushy over there. This is the weird thing. Usually you have these dark nights of the soul and you're like, oh my God, this is so bad and this is dark and this is frightening. What's going to happen in the future? This is the weird thing. This time round, I know the future is golden. I know the future is as of like just around the corner, as of tomorrow, because it's the 1st of February tomorrow. We're good. That's good. We're good. And I know that to the depths of my soul. That's truth. Well, I didn't usually think that. It was always fear of the future. But I know this to be truth, that we're all going to be okay and I'm going to be okay. Good things are coming. But I'm in this darkness and I'm in this like almost like my head is in a vice. And basically it's all about support. All right. So this is what's happening, you know, and it's not just happening with me. It's happening with people I've spoken about. And I'm going to use my situation as an example so you can tap into it and see if you resonate, you know, but it's bringing up a lot of anxiety, because let's face it, when we don't have support, okay, and we don't, that's like support is a complete like direct line to just not feeling safe. So if there's no support, you're vulnerable and you're going to die. So the ego is on fleek right now, okay? So it's just telling you stories. That's all it is. Don't believe it. But when you've got this anxiety in your body, you're vibrating. So when you do take on the stories, what you're doing is you're pulling from the past, which is not even real, or you're pulling from the future, which has not even happened. So basically, the body, when it pulls from the past and the future, says, oh, you're telling me stories. Oh, they're a bit scary. Just the same as a bad, ghosty story. Somebody's telling you that, well, it doesn't feel good. You feel a certain sensation in your body. So the body's just playing its part. Mine is vibrating anxiety. But it's only doing that because somebody's telling me a ghost story. That side and that side is making me a little bit scared. So this is what's happening in my body. It's going, oh, well, we're going to like rattle the bones on this one then. But that's just what happens when you listen to bad stories, scary stories. The body starts to vibrate as a result of it. But it doesn't mean it's real, okay? So what we want to do is we just want to sit and we want to be really still and we want to allow this energy to be released from the body, because none of it is real. It's actually all bullshit. Do you know what I mean? You are divine. You are light. Everything is cushy. You are abundant. Everything is honestly fine. What I keep telling myself, what you need to keep telling yourself, what if everything is actually okay? What if this was all illusion, all a lie, and everything's really okay? There's the big joke. Do you know what I mean? So keep telling yourself that. But bringing in, like just to help you, bringing in Lady Isis. I sat with her yesterday and I called her in and I brought myself to a really quiet space. And I just thought, oh, I need to kind of like release some of this pent-up energy in my body. And she sat there and she sat with me and we breathed. And I took that breath, her breath, into my heart. And I slowly breathed in and I breathed out, in through the nose, out through the nose. Really slow into the heart. Slow it all down, man. Slow it all down. Breathing in and breathing out. And I said, I am love. And then I'd exhale, I am. Remember, I am that, I am. Okay, that is basically, I am that. That's you speaking, you're God. I am, that's God speaking back to you. Why? Because you're a reflection of God. You are one. They are one. There is no separation. It's a powerful prayer. I am that, I am. I am love. Breath in, I am. I am love. I am. And just follow a few rounds of that. And it's going to really, really, really bring you back into your center and really help you just cut through your illusion, connect with your truth. Lady Isis holds space for you. She's the divine mother, pure unconditional love, golden vibes the whole way. So what is this all about? What is exactly crumbling? Because this new moon feels like a full moon and it is just like, yeah, it's intense. So I woke up this morning and I had to let my lady that comes in, I call her my house technician. She comes in. I mean, in Africa, everybody has people that cleans the house. This is just the way it is, you know? Because I don't think, I want to say this to people, oh, she's got a maid and butler. No. It's the way of Africa. It's the way it is. Everybody has what they call a domestic worker. I call them house technicians, and they're extremely, extremely assistive, and I thank them every day because they come in and they do the house, and I can do this, and they support me. They're part of my team on the ground. And after 7 years today, I had to let my lady go. There was a whole backstory, but there was a loss of power there, okay, from me into her. And after 7 years, I had to say thank you in the moment. Away you go, because I was given no other choice, and that's what happened. And I've been too scared to do this because I've been too scared to lose her, because I'm thinking, what if I don't get supported? That means I can't do this work. Oh my God. Let me just put up with being treated badly from that side, and I'll just find a way. And then in the end, it was like, no, you can't. You know, you have to face your fear. Okay, so here I am. And this all happened on the new moon, but also as well, to add to this, on the run up to this, two of my banks, one in the UK, one here, froze me out. Okay, because for whatever reason, they just said, sorry, I couldn't access any of my money. So that was control and obviously lack of support. That also happened. That's very much physical on the ground. So, you know, even down to us spiritual entrepreneurs, we don't feel support at all. None of us actually really do from social media. We do, but we don't, because there's obviously there's always a bit of an undercurrent with social media, isn't there? But there is some light, but like a lot of us get a little bit like tired of this medium actually. You know, it can actually not serve you that well. So that means lack of support there as well. Do you know what I mean? And I think for spiritual entrepreneurs, you know, or well, whatever, we call ourselves spiritual ascension starseeds, creators of the new way. I don't know, whatever. Basically, people that are in the spiritual realms doing the work, share their work here, right? You know, that's a support to us. But because we're all spiritual and sensitive, sometimes it's not like that. So that's where that support crumbles as well. So all of this is going down like hectically. It is just crumbling around us, okay? And what we need to face as this all crumbles down to the ground is our real support base. And our real support base, you got it, you know what I'm going to say, is here in there, okay? As above, so below. So it's not just the stars and our starseed family that we're connecting with, and the divine and source. We're actually, and below. What about Gaia? You know, Gaia is supporting us in the earth, in the trees, you know, having sunshine every day, you know, drawing strength and support from, you know, from the birds. You know, how they hold us, you know, we just have such joy listening to them each day, you know, even though that doesn't directly feed into our pocket or our immediate support base, it supports us nonetheless. So I think what's actually happening here is everything's come crashing down around us on a physical form, because we now need to basically face the fact that we are divine. And the only way that we can actually really receive and know and experience the support that we think we don't have, okay, is by having the support that we thought we had crush around our ears, and then to feel the true support, which is connection to source. And that comes through here. So you have to get out of this, and you've got to come here. This is where we're at right now. And so now we go to the new moon, which a minute ago felt like the full moon, because it was like purge, 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 smack, smack, smack. Now we are basically in the energy of just like, oh, so if we now sort of switch over to the other side, and now we start connecting with, sorry about the noise in the background. Now we start connecting with, you know, the newness of what this means. Because effectively, if you let go of all this old support and just let it slide. If somebody doesn't mop my floors, am I going to die? No. You know what I mean? If the bank doesn't let me have my money, am I going to die? Really? Deep down? I'm not. I mean, because it won't last forever. Do you know what I mean? All of these things, you know, all of these perceived things that we think feed us. So now actually what's going to happen is like, now we're going to switch over gently, and we're going to now connect with, oh, wow, if we let go of this, there's a whole lot of new here. And that newness is basically doing this in a completely different way. I've always said that, you know, for so many people out there who are sharing really powerful work on social media, like really powerful work, you know, like there's going to be a new system even with that. of us connecting with each other, probably less through this way, and we maybe become more social and create more communities instead of more Facebook pages. Do you know what I mean? So I think that once we let go of this physical way that we always thought was the way, what's going to happen is the great reveal is once you, sort of like accept, I think, and embody and embrace the fullness of who you are, which is that connection. And that's where the support comes from, right? So, and then what's going to happen, what you create from that space is then going to go back to physical, and that's going to be completely different to what we're vibing with. Do you know what I mean? So what we've created in the way of support has kind of come through fear and giving our power away. Where we're going by having that all taken away from us and it's crashing, we're going in here. So once we go in here and we truly know that the only support comes from us because we're connected to that and we're connected to that, then all of a sudden we're going to create from here, not here and fear, okay, on the other side. We're going to create from here, and then it's going to be something completely different in our realities. That is what the new earth is, baby. That's how it's unfolding. But where we are right now, we're in the middle of this really intense moment. And yeah, I, for one, I don't think I've been this vibratory in the moment, but I just wanted to share this right now because I'm certainly not through it, but I will share as I go along. Maybe my next video will be when I'm over this hump, which let's hope it is that case for that, because nothing lasts forever, like I say, and we all know that within the deepest darkness is the greatest gift. So that, like, and also I was connecting with Sothis, who is the Sirius star, and she said, your soul, your higher self always knows when to wake up. Like, it knows when to go through the darkness and it knows when to step into the light, because there is no real threat. The dark is the dark, the light is the light. It's the divine balance, like divine masculine and feminine. So that is, as soon as we know that, all is well, I suppose. Haven't quite embodied it fully, but I'm getting there quite rapidly. Anyway, we breathe, we exhale, and thank you for watching. And I'll speak to you soon. Keep it up, keep on going. Oh, I forgot to say my bit. Peace. See? Just not me at the moment. Whoa. Love.